What's up, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood Edmank here, and welcome to another commentary. This one on COD 4, and usually I wouldn't show the menu before a game, but if you look on the top of the list now, he's on the other team, but I got into a game randomly. I was just playing some COD 4. I got into a game with Trumpf, and for those of you who don't know, he's one of my actual reasons for starting this channel. I've always admired the old commentators such as Blame Truth, C Nanners, Hutch, and Trumpf. Trumpf is one of the lesser known of the group, but still, it is an exciting moment when I saw that he was in my game. I guess he was doing something with COD 4, but he is a professional MLG gamer, and we actually kind of beat him pretty bad. His team kind of gets slaughtered in this one. I don't do too well, but I wanted to post this because our team in this domination game really actually give their team a handing, and it's good. It's fun. It was interesting because he didn't really talk at all, but it was just the fact that he was in the game was good. But I want to use this opportunity now that I actually have a Call of Duty gameplay to discuss the next Call of Duty, which is rumored to be Black Ops 2. First of all, we've discussed this on a connection interruption, but Black Ops 2 would be a very bad name for the series. It just doesn't sound good. Like, it doesn't sound appealing to new players. So maybe they won't name it necessarily Black Ops 2, but it will be. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot like Black Ops. Black Ops, people say, oh, that might have been the worst Call of Duty. I don't think it was the worst. I think it was a good addition to the series, but I mean, people say, oh, they wouldn't make a remake of that game. It wasn't as good as the other ones. But I would say that's not true. I mean, you think about it. At the time it was the #1 selling game. As we get a Trumpy gets a 6-man airstrike. But it was the best-selling game. It was the #1 selling game for a very long time, and I think it broke records when it was released. So I don't see why they wouldn't feel compelled to make another one. My personal opinion. And personally, with me, I'm getting done with COD. I played Modern Warfare 3 for maybe a month, and then just didn't play it anymore. I didn't really feel. I didn't have fun playing it. I don't know if it was just. I think maybe my COD phase is done. I really don't know how to better explain it. I just don't really get that same feeling when I'm playing Call of Duty anymore. However, there are a couple of things that could get me back into the series. For a while, I've been wanting dedicated servers for Call of Duty. I think that would make the game so much better. It would take away a lot of the bullshit that's in the game, and there's a lot of bullshit in the game. There's a lot of kills that require less skill at most. There's for instance, second chance. I hear any time that there's going to be any form of second chance, final stand, dead man's hand. If there's anything where it involves the person going into ball scratch mode, that would probably deter me from buying the game. I don't want to deal with that. But the things that they could do is they could change up some of the core mechanics of the gameplay, make it more interesting. I'm getting bored with it. It's just like, honestly, even playing COD 4, I'm like, why am I playing this? And I love COD 4. COD 4 is probably my favorite COD. Even though my first one was World at War, I still think COD 4 is an amazing game. But just, they need dedicated servers, and they need to change up some of the core mechanics. Now, honestly, in my opinion, my favorite part of the additions that they made in Black Ops was the fact that they put in COD points, because that means I didn't have to wait till level 30 to get a perk that I needed when I was level 1, or I need to get a gun that I unlocked. I would just have to play a couple of games to get some COD points for it. I found the prospect of getting COD points a lot more addictive than just only getting experience. Getting experience and COD points just kept me playing the game a lot longer, in my personal opinion. But I think they should probably bring back COD points, but they should expand on COD points somehow. I personally, I'm not a developer for Call of Duty, and they're probably not going to do it, but I haven't put too much thought into it, but I would say the majority of people liked COD points. I don't think I'm alone in saying that COD points was. I was a little disappointed when they took out COD points from Modern Warfare 3, but hey, they took out a lot of things from Black Ops that could have easily imported into Modern Warfare 3. For instance, the fact that if you put someone in the second chance or final stand, it is in Modern Warfare Modern Warfare 3 and the other person kills him, you get the kill still. That's something that I honestly think was just stupid they didn't repair, but hey, whatever. I'm not here to criticize Modern Warfare 3. Another thing that I would think would be very interesting add-on to the series would probably be specializations, kind of like in Battlefield, where you have to be using a certain primary gun to get a certain secondary or a certain perk. Possibly that would allow another balance, a section of balance, and maybe some more a more tactical approach to Call of Duty. Because for Call of Duty, it doesn't really require tactics at all. I could probably go into Call of Duty, pick any random weapon, not even think about going into a game, and then do well or do bad. It just it depends on. It really does depend on how you're playing, and I think that maybe putting a little bit more tactic into Call of Duty would be a nice addition. I'd like to see. For instance, say you were using an SMG and you're sacrificing range. That means you might be able to use RPGs or something like that. Because personally, I'm annoyed whenever I see a guy with a sniper and he switches and he has a grenade launcher, so if you're trying to sneak up, he can just blow you up. No, I don't think that should be it. I think maybe the sniper should have the ability to have motion sensors so they can see when people are coming up, but they're still at a disadvantage because they don't have a good enough weapon to fight them off. And just for instance, I don't know. It seems like it would stop a lot of if you didn't have everything available to you, you would be a lot more careful about what your guns were and what your choices were and what perks you wanted to roll with, because that would make it a little bit more challenging, and I don't think it would hurt people that really like the series and like the customization that much, because it's still so much more you can customize. I don't know, I think that's something that Battlefield got right, allowing that. But as you can see, it is 183 to 16. I think we're going to be able to pull this off. I'm not quite sure. And yeah, I'd just like to thank you guys for watching. This game is going to be wrapping up shortly. And yeah, it's pretty big win over Trumpf. Pretty big win. Dude, even though I'm happy, dude, I'm just happy and I got into the game with him. He's a chill guy just from listening to his commentaries. He hasn't really been posting too much Call of Duty recently. But anyway, it's kind of like this is the first person I ever got into a game with randomly that I was I've watched on YouTube for a very long time. Next stop, trying to get into a game with Excaliburs. That will never happen. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for listening. Rate, comment, and subscribe if you liked it. Please tell me what your thoughts are on Black Ops 2, and peace out.
Wow, I did terrible. I can't remember the last time I actually went negative on COD 4.